Okay, let's make a little bit of a YouTube video here for the Faceit match that I played last night. It was me here, a host, versus Prox2k and Ploud. These two, I don't know if Ploud cheats. I don't care about him, but Prox2k, he was more blatant than a fucking buffalo. So let's take a look here. I actually have the match downloaded here, and let's resume from the. Okay, so the first 7 rounds or so, they were doing okay. Like, we were up 6-1. Over here, we're doing pretty decent. Everyone on our team's doing alright. They're doing alright. I mean, we're looking at Prox2k right here. He's 6-7, so he's not doing too bad. Like, he's a decent player, but once it came down to the 7th round here, then he decides to actually end up leaving the match for no reason. There's like, he dies and then he leaves the match for no reason. Don't know why.
If
you look at that, so now he's gone. He left, and then for some reason he comes back next round. Don't know why he left. Doesn't say in chat or anything. And then he's back. So he's back now. It's 1-7. It was 1-6 when he left. 1-7 now. And because they did a smoke to B, so he starts spraying down that guy, leaves that guy, and says fuck it. And then this guy comes along in CT, and as you can tell, this guy's actually end up walking. This guy's walking here. He can't see that he's actually moving to the right. And Prox2k is just sitting here waiting for him, like he knows that he's CT. And then he starts spraying, thinking, you know, following him in his.
He's read it.
They're playing B, playing.
Now we come to round 15 where there was another fishy incident
split B again.
where he actually came down to CT here. He smoked off Cat. He comes down to CT. There's probably calls that there's tons and stuff. Yeah, I get that. But now I go over here and actually end up smoking mid. If we can slow this down a bit. He's flashed. Not only is he flashed, but he's smoked off. He can probably hear me running, which is fine. But it's kind of weird how he's just waiting there on that corner, and his crosshair lines up exactly perfect to where my body's at, and that's when he starts spraying, and then he follows my body until I die, and then he reloads instantly afterwards, and that's it. I don't know why he followed my body like that, and that's that. So we end the round. It's 4-11. We're winning. I'm 15-10. These guys are doing all right. Prox is sitting here at a staggering 9-14. So he started off shit. And then the second half is where they're on T side and it all turns around. So all right. So now it's 5-11. It's 17th round. They won the first round, I do believe. And now we're going into the second one of the half, and this is where he buys an AK and runs up long. This is where I find it the most fishy shot in the world. This one is so blatant that I just know he's hacking it from this shot. I don't understand what else this could be. But not only does he spray my teammate Raven here down in the middle, perfectly lines up with him and sprays him down, gets that kill, and then he flicks over to me and gets a headshot on me. Don't know how, don't know why, don't know how he knew I was there. And we're at round 18 here. It's 6-11. We're still winning by, what, 5 rounds? He smokes off B there, and he comes up towards mid. Now this is where I find it a little fishy too. He sees this guy Ace. Ace is my teammate. He has a scout. If we can slow this down a little bit. Ace, he sees that. He sees that he's here. He doesn't see Neck, and he doesn't see him screaming. So if we slow this down enough, these guys, one crosses over to CT, and then one goes up to doors. I'm not sure if he heard him at doors, but he saw Ace here scouting, and he's like, okay, but why is he still looking there? Why is he looking so low when he knows Ace is up there? He should be aiming towards the head over here if Ace was to actually, you know, peek him. He's not even aiming at his feet, he's aiming lower than his feet, so I don't know if he knows Nax there or not, and it's just kind of awkward and weird. But he knows for a fact Ace is there, which is kind of weird. So he's just waiting, he's waiting, and then Nat comes in here. He didn't get the kill, but I know he was just waiting for next to peek or something, I don't know. But that's another sketchy incident where I thought he was peeking.
Yo, long.
And here's another instance. Alright, so now it's 8 to 11. They're coming back. It's round 20. And I'm going to actually, next here, coming up to CT here. And I just wanted to mention that, you know, there's no way in hell he knows Nax is there. Unless he heard a footstep or something. But this is probably one of the sketchiest shots that I've seen him hit yet. And there's no explanation as to why he's doing this unless he's walling or, you know, hacking in some way. So I'm just going to go ahead and take off X-ray here. Just remember that Nax in the CT there. Take off X-ray, and I narrowed this down. I couldn't see anything through smoke. If you look here, if you pause it, you can't see anything here. Nax is completely covered by the smoke, and you can't see shit. So now Pro2k is here, you know, thinking that there's someone in CT, which is usually the case in this situation. But now let me go ahead and turn X-ray on. Neck is here, so they're almost lined up, and go ahead and resume. How did he know he was there? How did he know the perfect spray and the perfect headshot for next? How would we know that? Let's go ahead and slow this down real quick. Put it towards half. So what we do is we smoke off long here, or they did, and so they can, you know, cross and stuff or whatever. But Pro2k, he heard him shooting, but it's kind of weird how he gets the spray prick down there. I know this isn't as fishy. I mean, most people do spray that area. But for him to be dead on and, you know, just know exactly where their bodies are, it's just so weird, and it's happened so many times this game that, you know, everything's fishy now. Like, he's done it, what, like 8 times this game already? And, you know, he's still going. It's only halfway through the game, so, I mean, there's so much more just to look at. Now here's an instance where it's around 24. They're up 12 to 11, so we haven't won a round ever since the first half. In the first half, we're up 11 to 4. So, I mean, we're better than these guys, and, you know, we did everything right on the first half. We didn't win a single round on the second half yet, and that's just strange to us, you know, the way that he's playing so unbelievably good. You know, he's 11 and 14 first half with 81 ADR, and now he's almost doubled what he's done in the second half. And then what he does here is he smokes off tons. He smokes off tons, and he waits. He waits for his teammate to push. He gets his teammate right here. And what I find strange is that Screaming here is just chilling, and he sprays him down perfectly. And when I mean perfectly, I mean he headshots him through smoke. Why would you pre-aim that and pre-spray that? There's no reason. I've never seen anybody pre-spray that spot in smoke. There's no reason for it. That guy's 100% blatantly fucking cheating at this point. So all in all, you gotta say this guy was cheating. Prox2k, he's hit literally probably like 30% of his kills through smoke, if not like 40 or 50%. Majority of his kills were through smoke, which is what I find weird. The way that he pre-fired shots, the way that he sprayed through smoke, the way that he was hitting the shots through the smoke, the headshots, and all that stuff, and the way that he doesn't, you know, actually spray the smoke area. He just sprays one specific spot, and that one specific spot every single time tends to be where the person's actually at. So this guy's cheating. Please ban Prox2k, because there's no other, you know, instance, and there's no other, you know, reason why he would be hitting those shots. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you ban this bitch.